What's up, everybody? Evan here from Accent. I'm here finally back in my homestead in Boston, Mass. And just flew in from France last night, and boy, are my... No, I'm not going to do that joke. Anyway, I'm here, and what was waiting for me when I arrived? Nothing other than the Avid Quartet, which I was expecting. And I just finished having my first kind of proper workout in the last 2 weeks since I've been on the road. That's why I kind of look a little bit like a bank robber right now. I don't know. Anyway, I just couldn't wait to make this video, so I just wanted to hit record and show you that it arrived. I'm going to do a little unboxing real quick and just kind of show you my initial reactions. So here it is, and by the way, sorry for the mess on my desk, but I haven't had time to really clean things up. This is what I've been using. My mic stands in the way. I've been using this for the last 12 years. This is the DigiDesign, which was, the predecessor of all the Avid gear. The DigiDesign Digi 02, and it still really works. I'm actually kind of miss it if I stop using it. I'm not gonna lie. I really always love the control surface, and I even use it sometimes. I don't do everything kind of on the screen. But it's also kept me limited because it's not compatible with the latest versions of Pro Tools. So not that it's a bad thing, but I've been stuck on Pro Tools 10. And this thing is going to let me come into the 21st century. I don't know, whatever. The other thing was in the 21st century too. Well, here we go. First reaction, without even touching it. This thing is obviously got a way smaller footprint than that thing. I could probably downsize my desk now. Just gonna pick it up here. Woo! It's pretty slick. Pretty slick stuff. Kind of hard to believe that like the I/O in this thing is pretty much the same as that honking thing. I mean, I don't get the control surface, but I'm excited to see what I can do, from the hardware perspective. I'm really glad that there is an optical in, because my preamp is really benefiting from that, since I can go optical from that. So I always love to stay digital if I'm going from digital to digital. That's great. And man, yeah, I just, I've also been an Unbox user here and there, and the fact that they really are packing a lot into this thing, and it's sort of competing for that sort of market point. It's really something. So that's it's really cool to just hold this thing. I'd say I'm looking forward to plugging it in, which I guess I'll do next. All right, I got the Quartet hooked up. I don't have it all rigged out and everything. That's why I just put the headphones in. I didn't even really find the right place for it on the desk, but again, it's such a good footprint that I could just lay it down anywhere. And I quickly got a session open, as I got some software installed. By the way, I had Pro Tools 12 co-installed on my machine, even though I never used it for the reasons I mentioned earlier. But let's take a look here. So I just have it beautifully sitting on the desk at the moment, and I just quickly opened up a session for that's related to our EP that's coming out. You can see there's not many tracks on this, and the reason is that usually, like, I'm just doing some punches, which I started a little while ago. There's like a little punch guy here and a little punch guy there, and you can see that I'm just laying it on top of like a stereo bounce of a bunch of other stuff from our session that Andrew sent me. And this might not seem like a big deal, but actually it will be way better when we're using the cloud tools, when he can just send me the whole session, which he could have done before, but I just think it's going to be so much cooler that now it's like we're collaborating on this literally the same session. And if I just got to lay some stuff on top of it, and then next time he opens it, it's kind of all lined up and ready for him. to do what he pleases with. At least that's what I envision happening, and that's going to be really great for us. And like in this case, I was just adding a couple extra notes to fill out some of our chords. Set super special secret for the real fans who are watching this video, because we probably won't tell anybody else about that kind of stuff. And like for me, like, you know, it's easy to lay it on top of the bounce, as I said, but like if I had the whole session, then I could solo out different things that I really want to tune well to and just have greater control, like, you know, the way that you would hope to do if you're tracking. So quick example of what's going on, but this kind of stuff is going to make it way easier. And now I have a beautiful new device to work with that I have yet to really know, you know, all it's capable of. I, of course, I learned how to toggle what I was controlling. I can control my headphone volume or mute it. I figured that out. Didn't even need the instructions for that, so be proud of me. So yeah, thank you, Avid Performer Magazine, for making this happen. Andrew will be unboxing his, I'm sure, very soon, but didn't want to delay in getting this just, you know, next step, you know, of the story to you guys. And we're heading into Christmas, so probably not a whole lot of work happening at this very moment, but we'll be hitting you guys back just after the new year with more from our sessions and our work together on this project. And stay tuned. Wishing everybody a joyous holiday season.